Alrighty, so today I'm going to be hydro dipping an Xbox One controller. Now, for those of you who do not know what hydro dipping is, it's basically putting spray paint on top of water and dipping your project in it. And I looked all over the internet and I couldn't see an Xbox One controller that had been dipped, so I'm going to try it and see how it turns out. So first of all, I took an Xbox One controller and I rubbed it down with the green part of a Scotch-Brite sponge. Now, if you look, you can see it's scuffed up. It takes off that clear coat on top of it that kind of protects it, and it also roughens it up, which will help the spray paint stick. So right now, I got my spray paint in a thing of warm water, so it helps the spray paint when it's warm, so I'm warming it up because it's quite a cold day out right now. And I'll come back to you in a minute. Alright, so we got our water ready. We're going to try blue and red this time. Just see how this turns out. I tried warm water earlier. I don't know if that affected it, but the paint got really sticky and it wouldn't mix together, so we're going to try some cold water this time. Oh, got some other paint there. You don't want unwanted colors in there, or else they'll probably show up and you won't be happy with your result. You know, get a bunch of paint in there. You're going to want a lot. You don't want to run out of paint mid-project, and then you'll be really mad and you'll have to restart. You just make sure you get plenty of paint in there. Now I'm going to add blue in here. It's going to kind of go in the middle, but I'll try to swirl it around and get a cool mixture going there. Alright, that looks pretty good. I got quite a bit of paint in there. I would recommend wearing gloves. I just got some plastic gloves. It's going to keep your hands clean, because if you're going to do it like I'm going to do it, you're just going to dip it in with your hands. It's going to keep you pretty clean. So let's see what kind of designs we can draw here. Be very careful here. You can really screw up the paint, so just, I'm not going to mix it a whole lot more. I don't want to get it looking bad or anything. I think that looks pretty good. It's just going to mess up if I go too much, so be careful when you're mixing it. Actually, I think that looks really cool. I'm going to try dipping this, see how it works. So I'm going to put my fingers in the holes right here. I'm just going to try to roll it in. See if I can't get some cool color, and see if I can't get one half red and one half kind of blue. And see how that works now. You're going to want to go really slow on this, and then when you're done, I just have some old newspaper. You're going to have something to swipe away the paint with, so when you come back up, it doesn't get excess paint on there and screw it up. So, let's see how this goes. And once you have it past all the paint, you can leave it down there. It's not going to hurt it to stay in the water. I'm just going to try to get all of this paint out of here, so when I bring it back up, it doesn't screw it up. If you see that, I think that looks pretty cool. I'm going to dry it. It's kind of wet still. It's going to have to dry for a few days before I can completely get it done. The back of it, it's got a bunch of paint on it, which I might have to sand off, but that's no big deal. So I'm going to set it up here, and I'll show you guys what it looks like in a better view. Alright, so up close, you can see it looks really cool. It's kind of got swirls going on it. I really like it. Turned out a lot better. There's a little bit of blue down here. This half the red kind of takes over the whole controller, but that's not bad. So I'm going to let it dry. I'll clear coat it sooner or later. I'll show you guys that, but for now, this is it.